I was living in a flat, and the lady decided she wants to sell the flat, which is all well and good. That's fine with me. But the fact is she's taken my cats off me, yeah? And she's ignoring all my calls. She won't return my cats to me. And I've become devastated, if I'm honest. I had one of them, would you believe, for 20 years. And I just don't understand how I can rectify the situation. You know, I eventually got in touch with the police, but they couldn't do anything. So I don't know what to do.
Why did the police say they couldn't help?
They said because they got in touch with her, and she turned around and said that they're hers now.
Okay, so it's a civil dispute, according to the police.
Yes. Yes.
That really is a bit of excuse the pun, a bit of a cop-out, because legally cats are property. And if you say that your property has been stolen, if some bloke walking around in a striped jumper, a mask and carrying a swag bag over his shoulder said, actually, the things that are in this bag really belong to me, not to Matthew, you wouldn't expect the police to say, oh, well, he says they're his, so let's just pretend that they are and pretend it's not our problem. It is a cop-out.
I can prove it by going to the vets, which I use in Teddington. And
are the cats, how would they prove the cats belong to you? Are the cats tagged?
No, they're not microchipped. No, that's the thing. But I assume they might be.
Did you live with the landlady?
No, I didn't know.
So why does she want the cats? No disrespect, but why on earth would she want somebody's 20-year-old cat?
I don't know. I really don't know. She's absolutely bonkers.
Okay, and how many cats are we talking about?
2. One's 22 and the other one's 19. As you can hear in my voice, I'm absolutely devastated.
Yeah, all right. So if the police won't help, Matthew, you're going to have to do it yourself. And this is not going to be cheap, I'm afraid, which isn't what you want to hear.
No.
What you need to do is go to the court, and I really would get a lawyer for this if you possibly can. If you have legal expense insurance.
My mum's a lawyer, but unfortunately, by law, she can't represent me.
Well, there's no law that says she can't, but I understand she might not want to. That's another matter.
Yes.
But do you have legal expense insurance? Please say yes. It might be.
No, I don't.
No, okay. Ideally, this needs a lawyer because it's quite complicated. What you need to do is get an injunction, a temporary injunction for the return of your goods, and you bring a claim in the civil courts for something lawyers call conversion. You can look it up on the internet, conversion, which is just a lawyer's word, a pompous lawyer's word for you've got my stuff, I want it back. Because legally, cats are property. They're stuff, according to the law.
Yes, that's right.
And that's the claim you have to bring. And you want I'm going to give you the technical phrase, and hopefully you can do an internet search and find out the details of how to do this. The technical phrase you need to Google is you want an order for the interim delivery up of goods. Now, it's a bit of a mouthful, but that's the phrase you need.
Interim delivery of goods.
Order for the interim delivery up of goods.
Okay, yes.
Now, hopefully a court will act quite quickly on this because it would be regarded as particularly time sensitive. Matthew, will you call back in a few weeks and let me know how you've got on?
Yeah, of course I will. Yeah, no, I appreciate your kind advice, as it were.